You know what's going to be very, very, very special about this Iron Bowl? Watching Alex McPherson kick the game-winning field goal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Water Cooler Talk Sports. My name is Nick Frazier. If this is your first time here at Water Cooler Talk Sports, we thank you so much for coming over here and watching the video with us, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video, comment on the video. Tell us what you think about it. Give us your thoughts on it, man. If you're a returning viewer and you're here, please like the video, share the video, comment on the video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel right now because I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. We're going just like this. Let's get into the conversation tonight, man. One thing that is lost a lot in football, college football, high school football, not so much the NFL because the NFL knows the importance of it because you're seeing a lot of longer field goals, is the importance of special teams. Well, you know, NFL has problems as well, some others too. The importance of special teams has been the lost art in football. You know, the guy that is the punter, the kickoff team, the kickoff return team, the punt return team, the punt team, the punt returner, the kickoff returner. But the one guy that a lot of people associate with special teams because it can either be for a good reason or it could be for a bad reason. The one guy that everybody associates with special teams is the kicker. The kicker. The kicker could be loved or the kicker could be hated. The kicker could be cheered or he could be booed. It's a love-hate relationship with the kicker. Probably one of the toughest positions on the football team when you think about it in depth. You know, in a lot of crucial games, it always comes down to the little things. We talk about the little things a lot on this channel. We always talk about the small things, the minute things, the things that actually make championship teams. And special teams is one of them. Teams that actually focus in on special teams and look at how it can be an advantage and not just the thing we go to when we need to get an extra point or we need this field goal to be made. That's what it is. It can determine the success of a team and how the outlook of a program and how the outlook of a season is for the remainder of a season. I'll give you some examples. In this season alone, in 2025, Tennessee at Georgia. Tennessee had the opportunity to win that game in regulation with a field goal. False start, moves it back 5 yards. And guess what? Tennessee misses the field goal. The game goes to overtime. Georgia scores. Georgia wins. And you saw how that set the precedent for the remainder of the season for Georgia. Now, Tennessee has not had a bad season. But just think about if they would have made that field goal, how that one act changed the perception of Tennessee and where they could be right now. Instead of on the outside looking in, trying to get into playoffs, instead of on the outside looking in, trying to get into the playoffs, they could be one of the playoff participants. Georgia's season could be very, very different. Auburn in 2013 in the national championship game. A kick return for a touchdown after Auburn scored, had momentum, literally a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game, reset the tone for that game for Florida State. Now, Auburn came back and they put some more points on the board and they actually had the lead going in. And of course, Jameis Winston took Florida State and Florida State went down the field and scored. But getting that extra 7 points on the board in special teams was a big difference. It was a big difference. This season in 2025, Texas and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt went to Texas. Vanderbilt was down by a lot. Vanderbilt came back down by 3. Vanderbilt kicks an onside kick, and they recover it, but they recover it out of bounds. One simple mistake of recovering the ball out of bounds. It was there, but his foot was out of bounds when he recovered it. So it was null and void. That changes the season and the trajectory of a season. We could be sitting here talking about Vanderbilt as a potential only one-loss team. And in the playoff conversation, still is. Another one that I think about, we think about LSU Auburn 2016. Think about that game. There was one touchdown scored in that game, and it was scored by the losing team. One touchdown scored in that game by the losing team. LSU scored a touchdown in that game. Every other point in that game was a field goal. Auburn won that game off of field goals. Scored 18 points in the game to win. The final score ended up being 18-13. Look at Texas and Georgia a couple of weeks ago. Georgia goes down the field and score. They go up. Texas had momentum because they had scored before that. Kirby Smart calls a onside kick, a surprise onside kick. Georgia recovers the onside kick, goes down and scores, and goes up by 2 possessions, and Georgia ends up winning the game. Special teams is important. It is a phase of the game that every team needs to be laser focused on, not just an afterthought and then brought to the forefront when needed. It is. And the biggest one of all, ladies and gentlemen, the kick six. Iron Bowl 2013, the kick six. 1 second put back on the clock, a 57-yard field goal, 56-yard field goal. Short. Chris Davis takes it out of the back of the end zone. Chris Davis goes left. Oh my God, there goes Davis. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran a missed field goal back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. A missed field goal allowed Auburn to receive a missed field goal, run it back, win the game, go to the SEC championship game, win the SEC, and eventually play for a national championship. Special teams is important. Needless to say, special teams is going to be important in this game on Saturday in this Iron Bowl. Let's take a look at the 2 kickers in this game. On Auburn side, Alex McPherson. Let's take a look at Alex McPherson's stats. 86% field goals percentage this year, 100% extra points. And let's break that down a little bit more. Between 20 and 29 yards, he's 8 of 8. Between 30 and 39 yards, he's 5 of 6. Between 40 and 49 yards, he's 5 of 6. Anything 50 plus, he's 0 for 1. He's only had 1 attempt at 50 plus. And that was early on in the season. For a total of 18 and 21. 18 for 21. Let's compare that with the guy that's going to be on the other sideline for the Alabama Crimson Tide, Connor Talty. 61% field goal percentage. 100% extra point. From 20 to 29, 2 or 4. From 30 to 39, 4 or 5. From 40 to 49, 5 of 8. Anything 50 plus, 0 for 1. 11 for 18. There seems to be some brewing problems there. When you look at Alabama's kicking game, man. In the past 2 weeks, he missed the field goal. He missed the field goal against Oklahoma that would have helped Alabama win the game. Crucial moment. And even last week against Eastern Illinois, he missed a field goal that was literally like, I believe it was like less than 30 yards or like right at some, like about 30 some yards. He missed that. Now let's jump back over to my guy, Alex McPherson, Auburn Tigers kicker. In the Missouri game, he missed 3 field goals. Missed 3 field goals in the Missouri game. Went 0 for 3, if I'm not mistaken. Since that game, Alex McPherson has been 100%, 100% in field goals. That includes going 6 for 6 against Arkansas. Six for 6 against Arkansas, 100% in field goals made. And those field goals that he's made has been between 20 and 49 yards. He hasn't had the attempt a 50-yard field goal, 50-plus yard field goal. But I'm telling you right now, because he's back to almost being to where he was before, I don't doubt him not being able to make it. I don't doubt that he will miss it. I think he'll make the field goal. He'll make the field goal if he had to go 50 plus. Because he's that dude. Man, you know what, man? Special teams has its place. It has a very important place in all football games. You're seeing kickers in the NFL making 60-plus yard field goals, kicking from midfield almost. You're seeing the evolution of the kicking game, and you're seeing how it can be a weapon and not just something you do in the game when needed. It can be an asset. Special teams can be an asset. And when used properly, it can help you win ball games. It can. Just the God honest truth. We don't talk about that third phase of football enough. And we need to start talking about the third phase of football enough. We talk about offense. We talk about the quarterbacks. We talk about the running game. We talk about defense. We talk about the front four of the defense, the getting pass rush. We talk about the secondary. We talk about trying to get tackles for loss. But we never talk about, for real, the importance of kicking a field goal until it is late in the game and we trying to get in field goal range to kick a game-winning field goal. I tell you, man, it's different. If this game comes down to a kick to win, and Alex McPherson trots out on that field, as an Auburn fan, I'm confident he gonna make it. Let's flip that. If Connor Talty has to go out on that field, he has to trot out on that field, he has to make a game-winning kick for the Alabama Crimson Tide. As an Auburn fan, I'm confident that he gonna miss it.